International affairs analyst Calvin joins us now from Washington, D.C. for more. Hello, Calvin. Happy May Day to you. Thank you for joining us on The World Today. So what do you make of the latest developments? Are we finally going to see Maduro out?
Well, things are definitely moving quickly. I have to say that over the last couple of days here in Washington, D.C., seeing the very forceful rhetoric from Secretary Pompeo and from National Security Advisor Bolton yesterday and today, it seems as if the U.S. has taken a really strong position on changing the regime in Venezuela. But I haven't really seen a strategic plan about what that looks like going forward, because even if they are successful, as in, Juan Guaido continues as interim president in their elections, there's a long ways to go before this is resolved.
Yeah, the U.S. yesterday restated their support for Guaido. But what role should the international community be playing in this crisis, really?
Well, I think this is a very clear case of the U.S. is leading this effort for the international community. I was kind of surprised yesterday when John Bolton just blatantly called it a coup, as Guaido had. So clearly the U.S. is firmly on Juan Guaido's side. Now, when it comes to the international community, it's gonna be. I have not been. I have not seen the commitment from the international community to go behind the U.S. for such a forceful measure that we will need for the long term.
Yeah, Maduro is accusing Guaido of a coup attempt. Is this what is happening?
Well, I think in the strictest definition, yes. Maduro believes he is the rightful president. Juan Guaido believes that he is, and there's a lot to strengthen Guaido's position. But my issue is this. The U.S. has decidedly, especially with Trump being non-interventionist, has decided to intervene very, very strongly into this country's affairs. And I think that could be a good thing. But if that's what we're doing now, I have a list. I have a list of places that we need to go and things we need to be more involved in. So I think the Trump administration just needs to be clearer about what their plan is and where we're going from here.
Okay, what do you think of Maduro's reaction, though, today? What his reaction will be, especially as Guaido has called for mass protests today again? Could it get violent now?
Yes, it could. And you can tell with the pictures there's this bubbling tension that's been, there long before Guaido became in the picture because of the economic struggles. But what it's going to turn on is if the military leaders, the intelligence services, the Presidential Guard, the defense minister, if they do support Guaido, then there's nothing Maduro can do. Yeah. So it's just a matter of what happens over the next couple of days.
Yeah, funny thing, yesterday Guaido did say he has gotten the support of the military. Do you think he has? Do you see the military move in support from Maduro to Guaido at this stage?
Well, I think he's got a long way to go, but I do think that when he gave his statement yesterday, he had members of the military behind him. That was obviously a very powerful illustration. And also the head of the military intelligence service expressed a desire to remove Maduro, but not express support for Guaido, which kind of lets you know that even the military is thinking that the current situation isn't sustainable.
We'll have to keep our eyes on the situation. International affairs analyst Calvin, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for joining us on The World Today.